Hi guys! So in today's video we're going to be looking at a kit that I've worked on. It's quite close to being finished, and it is the USS Saratoga CV-3. This is one of the first aircraft carriers, the third one actually, uh, from the United States Navy. It was they built it prior to the war, and it served throughout World War II. I'm building an early version of it with a bunch of biplanes on it. And a bunch of them are finished, and I want to show it and tell a little bit about it, about the kit. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And ring the bell when you want to get notifications when I upload new videos. So today we're going to be looking at the kit I've been working on. I kind of stopped. I pretty much stopped all kits for now because of the move. This is a USS Saratoga from Trumpeter, 1/700 scale. This is an earlier version, before World War II started. It has some nice box art. And the ships, I always build ships with full hulls. I don't like the waterline ships that much. Now this I bought separately. It is a sign. It tells you USS Saratoga CV-3. It's in German. It shows you the different aircraft and the units that were on the ship. It's VS-2B with fought SBU Corsairs. And that is these little ones here. They're all pretty small. And we have FV-6B with Grumman F3Fs. And that's here. I haven't built them yet. I have to buy them separately because I didn't have any. It should have, from what I read at least, it should have 4 different aircraft types on it. It has fighters, torpedo bombers, dive bombers, and scout aircraft. And the F3Fs are the fighters. The Corsairs are scouts. That's from a squadron. The squadron has no name. It has a picture of a bird dog on it. None of them will have any of the symbols because they're so small, unfortunately, but I have the symbols here. This isn't the actual symbol, but it's the one that's used now from another unit. It's almost the same. They took it and they just added their unit number under it. It says VF6. That's what was used later in the war, but now it's used by VFA 31, Strike Squadron 31. This is also a really famous one. That's still used. That's used by the dive bombers, the VB-2B Curtiss BFC-2 Hawk, which is these here. And the only reason I know is because I painted them here on the front and here on the back. I looked at what the squadron colors were. This has a white tail with a red cowling. This unit had a red tail with a red cowling. This unit had a white, just a white tail. And this is VT-2B with the Martin TG-2 torpedo bombers. And their symbol is a flying sea dragon. Well, they were called the Sea Dragons, I believe. And this is really cool. I didn't pay that much for it. Somebody made it. And it tells you here, on the 7th of April 1925 was when it was launched. went down on the 25th of July 1946. Bikini Atoll, they used it as a target for an atom bomb. 270 meters long, 32 meters wide, 36,000 tons, and it could travel at 33.3 knots. Now I have a lot of it completed, as you can see. The ship is pretty much complete, except for I haven't put the boats here in the holes. I put some of them in there, but I haven't completed them all. Here's a boat, but these aren't in there yet. Here you have some deck guns, as well here. Well, the side guns. Here's the deck guns. This is before, because I don't remember exactly when it was, but they changed it. They took these guns off, and I think it was right before the war started, or right after the war started, and they took these guns off and changed it a bit. The deck, it's going to have another coat on it. It's going to be more of a reddish color. It's supposed to be mahogany. And then here we have all the flags. These are the deck stripes. These are all the markings for the aircraft. You can barely see what they are, but these are the stars, the roundels. And here's the markings for the top of they go on here on top of the wings. The instructions were pretty good, I thought. I mean, there's a lot. This is a 1/700 scale ship, so the parts are pretty small. A lot of the parts are pretty small. You can see the boat. The lifeboat is barely bigger as the aircraft. And here's a couple more boats here. Somehow I'm missing an aircraft. Because I have 2 wings of dive bombers. Torpedo bombers, I mean. And it's supposed to be, then every other aircraft is supposed to have 3 wings. And here I'm missing one. No, I'm not. It's here. Let's see. Oh, here I'm missing one. Here I'm missing one. Or maybe I broke it. I wanted to put one of them in the elevator here. So. One in the elevator here. One in the elevator here. And I'll be gluing the rest on here in the back. I think. This way. Take off this in this direction. So, so. Here. Stapled on the deck. I'll be using some clear glue to get them on there eventually once the deck's finished. But I think it's turned out pretty good so far. I did a little extra painting and stuff here. What didn't show in the instructions, like here the tops of the turrets are supposed to be a different color and stuff. That's in here it shows the deck should be yellow, but that's not right. Before the war, they didn't use this deck yellow. They had a mahogany decks. They used these yellow decks. They changed them later. That's from what I read at least. So, it's a good kit. And I have more. I have the HMS Hood, and the USS Lexington, and I still want a USS Enterprise, CV-6. And I do recommend this kit. It's a pretty good kit, I think. But it's missing one aircraft type. But they don't cost a lot. I think it was €8 for this set. See what it looks like when the aircraft are on it. Some of them I'm going to have to redo. This one is lopsided. It's really hard to get these little parts all together when your hands shake all the time. I'll have to do this with tweezers, I think, to get them positioned like I want them. And it's crazy how many aircraft were on these ships and how they were all just like stacked here on the deck. So many. I've seen pictures of them where there was like just like 30 ships stacked on the deck. I don't know if they did that for show, if it was like they're all ready for takeoff or whatever. But I figured the big ones have to go in the back. The little ones need less room to take off. It'd probably be like all the big ones here and then the small ones, but they might go on this side. I'll have to look. That I haven't checked yet. But I don't think there would be any aircraft taken off when the elevators are operating. That would be too dangerous. They might be doing it anyways, I don't know. That's almost 8 wings of aircraft there. This is cool because it comes, these Trumpeter kits come with the color diagram. I really like that. That's really something good from Trumpeter, even though I think this color is wrong. But that's for the builder to decide if colors are wrong or not. Well, thanks for watching. It's a good build. I like it. And I think it'll turn out really nice when I'm finished. Now I'm probably going to be getting one of these for all my ships, because they don't cost that much. And they're really nice. It's in German, but I'm sure if you want it in English, you could ask the guy. You just have to, it was from eBay, and you just write him what you want on it. He has a lot of them already pre-made, but then you can also write him and say, I'd like to have this. And I'm sure he would do it in English. No problem. Well, thanks for watching. Till next time.